Wondery Plus subscribers can listen to Your Stupid Opinions ad-free right now. Join Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Your Stupid Opinions.
Hey!
Hello there. My name is James Pietragallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmie Whisman.
We would like to say Merry Christmas, first of all.
Merry
here.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. This is coming out 2 days before Christmas,
Yeah.
so we're going to do a little, kind of a short and little truncated version because, you know, people were thinking we weren't going to do an episode at all this week, so we figured, what the hell, we'll surprise everybody with a little Christmas cheer, and we'll just do a few little Christmas things and make it silly and fun, so it's going to be a good time. I loved the Gangster Museum last week. That was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Absolutely.
Hot Springs, Arkansas gangsters. So this week we are going to head over to, first of all, we are going to head over to Illinois to 601 Dundee Avenue in East Dundee, Illinois.
Where the real Gangster Museum is?
I have no. That's the Australian knife-wielding person museum. That's where that is.
Yeah.
No, this is actually Santa's Village. I don't know where East Dundee, Illinois is. No fucking idea.
Well,
but they do have a Santa's Village here, and that has 3.8 stars out of 5, which seems low for a Santa's Village. You know what I mean? Do you have Christmas lights? Do you have
easy.
Santa?
Yeah.
That's pretty much how you can do it there. So
pretty easy.
Absolutely. This place, it appears to be sort of a zoo/amusement park that does holiday-themed things, too. So they'll have a Santa's Village up, in their park during Christmas time. They'll have an Easter bunny thing during whatever, like the zoo, basically, like all the zoos do. Yeah. So that's what we got here. Let's get right into this here. Here we go. This, by the way, is another one of these. I don't know what it is about these Halloween places and Christmas villages, but if you say some shit, these owners are fast to respond.
They're mad.
They are mad, and they're sarcastic and snarky.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild. Because I think if you have like a year-round business, you have to try to be nice to customers. But if it's like once a year, you're like, hey, fuck you. I spent a month putting this shit up. Go fuck yourself. Like, you get so mad.
Yeah.
It's only for a month. I don't care. Shut up. You won't be back next year.
This shit is in the far west suburbs of Chicago.
Okay,
Northwest.
so it's out there.
It's way the fuck outside of Chicago.
There we go. But a lot of the people here are from Chicago. So let's jump right in with Cass with 1 star here from Chicago. And here we go. She says, on 11/24/23, I love this, I went to Santa's Village Magical Christmas Drive-Thru booking Friday, November 24th. 2023, 7:30 p.m. with my 5-year-old autistic disabled child. Okay.
Oh, boy, here's where it all goes wrong.
Okay. I must say that I was absolutely disappointed. The drive-thru was not long. Apparently they have one of those drive-through light things, and then they have other shit, and then you go take pictures with Santa and all that kind of shit.
Okay. It's a short, quick night, probably.
It's not that big. And we went to one of these Christmas Village things last year, and it was $35 to walk around and look at lights for 10 minutes. Like, it was pretty ridiculous.
The zoo lights in Phoenix, where they have lights in the shapes of animals. You don't see fucking animals, and you're walking around the city zoo.
But they put
they charge you.
They put like 3 billion lights up, though. It's fucking crazy. I've been there. Okay. There's so many. I can't imagine what that takes to put all that shit up.
It costs like $40 to see that shit.
Yeah, the thing I went to could have taken me and you could have put it up in a weekend. You know what I mean? It wasn't that. It wasn't like you didn't need a crew. It wasn't anything like that.
They're covering the canopies of every single tree there with lights.
It's fucking crazy when you go there. Yeah, it really is. So, okay. Now, what made it longer was the waiting time for check-in, which defeated the purpose because I was checked in after the time I reserved and paid for. Okay, so that's inefficient. The time the drive-through lasted before getting to the end was not worth $35. Okay. $35. See, they're all $35.
So they've got a different value.
Yeah. At the end of the drive-through experience, it was terrible. People were parking in the handicap spots that shouldn't have been parked there because they neither had a placard nor a handicap license plate, and I have both, which was not fair, especially if my vehicle is licensed as a handicap by the state of Illinois.
I don't disagree.
Yes, no, you shouldn't park at handicap spots. It was
You're a dick.
it was a huge hassle trying to park handicapped, and there was no monitoring on the parking lot. In addition to this, once I was able to find parking, my son and I wanted to enjoy the snowless tube slide.
That's just a slide.
That sounds like a euphemism for penis. Who wants to come see my snowless tube slide? Everybody, come on over.
You slide on it enough, there's snow.
Oh, my God. That is fucking amazing. And purchase the delicious funnel cakes and hot chocolate.
Oh, boy.
While creating endless memories in our enchanted village, as stated by Santa Village.
This is all she wanted.
She wants what was stated in the advertisement of what they have. Endless memories.
Yeah.
Yes, they said make endless memories in our enchanted village, and she said, I'm holding you to that.
I will be trying to. If I don't, I want my money back.
If the memories end, I want my money back. I'm not dealing with this shit. Nor did I see the snowless tube slide, and the experience of getting a funnel cake for my son was horrendous. A long wait in line to only abruptly get the booth window abruptly closed in my face. She only separated abruptly by 4 words. That's too many abruptly.
She forgot that she used it.
I think so. The guy who was at the register could have at least told me, hey, I'm going to help my coworkers with the prior orders. I'll be back in a few minutes to attend to you. But to rudely close the window on me was a huge disrespect. Not an inconvenience, disrespect.
Disrespect, yeah.
She's upset about the respect here. What he did was rude and lacked customer service. Funny how the lady before me was white and she got attended beautifully, and I'm Hispanic. The only irony I was discriminated against, or the irony I was discriminated against. That doesn't make sense.
Okay. Yeah.
I was so pissed, so I left, and my child was left crying because none of the things advertised were available.
And I left him there.
And I just left him there. I said, when that window opens, get a funnel cake. I left him $10 and fucking got in my car. My child couldn't enjoy the whole setup in the park because it was discombobulated and unorganized and not autism sensory approved. It was just a horrible setup. There was no structure to keep everything in check. I had a horrible experience and was not autism approved. Now, I don't know. Now, this is the thing. I have an autistic son, and, at 5 years old, it's a tough one to deal with.
Yeah.
It's a tough time. He's great now, but at the time, very difficult. And I don't, did it say on the website it was autism approved, or I don't know, like what?
Yeah. Was the Autism Board of America
on
board with this?
Do they have a blue light outside or whatever the fuck? Like, because I'm going to be honest, we know taking my son places back in the day, you would vet that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it wasn't their fault if it was tough, because, you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
So I don't know. Like I've been on that side, and you have to do your own homework there. You can't just expect shit to be there for you.
It's like having a peanut allergy. You gotta
Yeah.
You better look around and make sure.
Yeah,
granted, this isn't going to kill the kid, but
no.
It could certainly set him off, and
have a bad night and a bad day next day and everything else.
Yeah.
So then she goes on to say, on 11/26/23, I commented on the Santa's Village Facebook page post, and my profile got blocked.
Not this bitch again.
They are hiding something.
Oh
man. Santa's got bodies on him. They don't even know.
He does.
Under that big throne, there is a corpse. Watch out. They don't want to know how discriminatory they are toward children with disabilities. Okay. Now, Jason writes back to her.
Oh?
And she puts a screenshot up, apparently. So, owner, manager, something. He writes, Cassandra, I'm sorry to hear of your dissatisfaction. I was hoping to try to resolve your issues in a positive way. That is now impossible with your accusations.
Oh.
Like, you painted us in a corner. I will tell you the picture you posted is just of an underage minor and suggest you remove the picture immediately. There will be no further response from our company as your accusations are completely unfounded. Enjoy the holidays. Go fuck yourself. Enjoy the holidays.
Hope you have a nice cookie.
Hope you have some. So then she writes back to him.
Oh.
But posts the screenshot of his response from Facebook and then posts her response to that on Google. Okay.
Unbelievable.
This is really going back and forth. It got deep, man. I was like, dude,
boy.
This
They're
is
firing
crazy.
from all cannons.
Any cannon they got is
You bet.
getting loaded here. Response to to Jason. I will tell you it's Cassandra, 1 S, not Cassandra with 2 S's. Listen, Cassandra, calm the fuck down. Okay? Listen, relax.
Sandra, relax.
Holy shit. I mean,
Sandy.
yeah. Come on, man. So my concerns are accusations, according to you? How so? Well, she does. I would call they are hiding something an accusation.
It's pretty big accusation.
They are hiding a wild accusation, honestly. Shooting from the hip, like pow, pow,
One
pow,
might say
not even aiming.
incredibly vague, too,
Yes,
leading
that's
anyone
why.
to their own conclusion.
It's not even aiming. That's just firing around the room. Whatever they hit, they hit. They don't want to know how discriminatory they are toward children with disabilities. That's also an accusation.
Also an accusation. That's a direct accusation.
Yeah, you're discriminatory toward disabled children. That's
pretty fucked up.
That's not a good one. So she says, how so? And then you falsely accuse me of harassment on social media in your Yelp response because I'm expressing my concerns. Defensive mechanism from you to not take accountability for ignoring my concerns. Yet you stated in your Yelp response about flashing lights. Who even mentioned flashing lights? Oh, you have responded to me several times. Hearsay.
Hearsay.
You don't know what hearsay means. That's not what hearsay means. Hearsay doesn't mean bullshit. Hearsay means some shit you heard from someone else. That's hearsay. My God. Hearsay, exclamation point. That's not
So
hearsay.
She's like a criminal that represents themselves.
Yes,
Just says random shit.
Random shit. Yeah, she's like fucking, wow.
You're out of order. You're out of order.
Everybody. She's like Ted Bundy defending himself. Hearsay. You don't know what that means, Mr. Bundy.
That doesn't apply here.
Where's your proof? Hence why I sent my emails because nobody responded to me accordingly, and I'm harassing your staff and guests? How? Please enlighten me. How am I achieving this?
You're replying and reviewing on every form of way of contacting them.
Facebook. Yeah. This is from Google. I mean, it's everywhere.
That's harassment, lady.
That's everywhere. I mean, Jesus Christ, this is it's real personal.
You're attacking on all fronts.
Yeah,
that's
what
war.
it is. She said, how am I achieving this? Your accusations against me are completely unfounded. Coincidentally, the picture I posted was that of an underage minor. Oh, you're lying now? Okay. So how come he's your 19-year-old son who isn't a minor in the picture I posted? Apparently, she posted a picture of Jason's 19-year-old son who probably works there as saying this is an employee. And she's saying that's not a minor, it's fine. The fact that you don't even know your son's age explains the level of service I received. Like the guy thinks his son's a minor.
You're so disconnected from your own family.
You don't even know how fucking old your kids are. Never mind if it's an autism-approved experience. Wow.
Cassandra's swinging hard.
She is really shooting from the hip here. Let me post a video of my front view camera footage on social media showing how I'm looking for parking in your business because there are people parked in the handicapped areas without placards and handicapped license plates, yet nobody is supervising the parking lot. Most places don't have a supervised parking lot.
No,
they figure
there's the
human
honor
beings.
System. Yeah,
humans
be a good person and don't do that.
Don't park in the handicap spot. And if you're in a private lot like this, you're not going to get a ticket. So it's more about not being.
And a lot of those people do have the placard and not the plate. They just leave it in their fucking center console.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
they're just used to it. You don't know. You have no idea.
Rare. That's very rare.
Somebody just broke their leg or something too, or whatever. Who the fuck knows?
Because there is shame that goes along with the dickhead that does that.
Yeah.
So
if you hop out of your car and
if
you hop out of your car and do like a little dance and a turn around and moonwalk into the business, people go, "What the fuck,
Santa's
asshole?"
Workshop.
Yeah. What an asshole.
Hop out whistling fucking Rudolph
zippity doodah and shit.
Yeah.
Happy as can be. Perhaps the ADA should be aware that your parking lot is unorganized with no accessible parking spaces and not complying with the Americans with Disabilities Act. Well, they have the spaces, so they are complying,
For
unfortunately.
heaven's sake.
In which your staff and you, as the main responsible party, are letting anyone park their cars in the handicap-accessible parking spots, which complicates things for other guests who do have their car under handicap to find parking and need the handicap parking.
I think we've gotten to the root of her problem.
Wow.
I think this is the issue.
I think
she is
frustrated.
super pissed she walked.
And I think also stuff is frustrating in her life, and I get that.
Every day.
Every day.
Every
and
goddamn day.
I think this is an outlet for it. And
breakfast, lunch, and dinner are all a nightmare. Waking that child up is a nightmare. Getting them to school is a nightmare.
Well, yeah, it's just stressful. Let's say nightmare isn't the right word. It's just it's a lot of stress. Waking your child, that's not a nightmare, yeah.
I mean, it's probably not easy, and it sounds like she might be a single mother,
which
might make it so much
even
more
harder.
stressful.
If you have one person dealing with that, it's stressful, that's all.
It's not easy. Nightmare.
It's a nightmare. You little nightmare. That's
You're the worst thing that ever happened to me.
God damn it. I wish I had my fucking uterus yanked out when I was 17. You've destroyed me. Okay. Thomas, 1 star. He starts off 0 stars! Exclamation point.
Oh, he didn't even say if he could.
If he could. He is giving it 0.
Them.
He's going to do it himself. He made that option for himself.
Yeah.
Went to Santa's Village on August 16th with my granddaughter and daughter. Well, that seems
in the
strange.
middle of... Wow, the hottest time of the year.
Fuck? It's humid, Grandpa. I don't want to see Santa right now. Imagine poor Santa.
Yeah.
With the beard on and shit. Oh,
Jesus.
God. Drove hour and a half to get there with traffic and great anticipation to experience the water park our friend had just visited the week before with rave reviews and pics.
They've got a water park?
At Santa's Village? That's weird.
Awesome.
My 6-year-old granddaughter was filled with anticipation to go down the water slides we saw pics of online. When we got there was no warning. We saw a shocking sign saying, "Water park closed."
Oh, no.
We were blind. They got vacationed here, is what happened.
All the way the fuck out there.
They went all the way to Wally World for nothing.
Oh, God. Moose should have told you. Park's closed. The reindeer should have told you.
We're going to have some goddamn fun, somebody's saying. That's what this guy, Thomas, said. We're going to have some goddamn fun. We're going to be whistling Tixie out of our assholes. Or zippity-doo-dah, whatever the fuck he said. Okay. We were blindsided! Exclamation point. To make a long story short, I doubt you will. You've already made it longer than it needed to be. We paid over $95 online, and we were stuck enduring an upsetting day that consisted of limited rides and long lines due to labor shortages and seeing the empty water park beckoning to a sad 6-year-old child for several hours there, just staring at closed water rides.
Jesus.
Oh, that's kind of funny. I don't know why. A 6-year-old child just staring at a closed water park, sadly, is very funny to me, and I don't know why. This is a sick sense of humor, I guess. But
with the theme park, you want it to last the test of time too, and stay open like Six Flags has done for 50 years or whatever. But I think and I don't think it would stay open very long, just because the novelty of Santa Claus in a fucking Speedo goes away quick. You know what I mean?
I would say so.
It would be pretty fucking badass to be going down like candy cane slides, water slides with like a fucking, you know what I mean, blow up Santas shooting water and shit at you. I think that's cool.
I mean, I guess probably in South Florida they do that and shit, I would imagine.
Yeah, they probably do.
You know, Santa comes in his fucking sandals.
Just in but like in a cold climate in the summertime. Like Chicago, the suburbs of almost fucking Rockford.
I just don't know what
cool.
I don't know what interest Santa has in August. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
Apart from
the problem.
It is funny that we're swimming with this fucking.
That's
guy
it.
Right
That's
now.
the only thing that I don't get. That's weird. So no one on the phone offered a discount or the full price we paid for half the experience advertised online. A person we called to complain said they sent us an email about the water park closure, which we never received. We feel this was very uncaring of children anticipating a water park and full rides open. The worst part was being thrown out of the park at 3, saying they were closing early due to a labor shortage.
They're only 16. They can only work 6 hours today.
Well, it's actually even different than that. It's the fact that they're only 16 and this is the late August and they need to go back to school because the owner responds here. The park was still crowded and no one knew this early closure time was a nightmare. My granddaughter cried upon leaving the park, saying loudly, quote, "It was the worst day ever." You got to go to a fucking water park, you spoiled little brat. What are you talking about?
Worst day ever.
Worst day ever. I didn't get to ride all the rides. Oh. Jesus Christ. Greedy, dishonest company. All caps, double exclamation point.
Yeah.
Stay away. They don't care about children, only money.
Yeah.
Response from Jason,
Here
the
it
owner.
comes.
Thomas, I'm sorry we didn't meet your expectations. We experienced labor shortages on August 15th to 19th due to kids returning to school.
There you go.
That's the college kids working there and shit.
Right.
We posted the changes of the operating schedule on our website, social media, and signage at the park and sent out several emails. Additionally, we offered all guests visiting those days free unlimited fountain drinks. Oh, well, that solves everything.
Well, thank God. Yeah.
No, I know. Listen, darling. No, I know, sweetie. I know you want to ride all the rides. I get it. But here is a Barks root beer. Does this make it better?
Drink as much of this Pepsi as you want and piss in the pool until it closes.
Well, I'm sorry. You can't piss in the pool because it's closed. But still, unlimited fountain drinks. Well, that solves all the problems then.
Sit by the fountain and open your throat.
That's fucking wild. Shannon, 1 star. Good for the toddler age, ride and pool-wise, but what they charge for food is crazy. A Dole Whip was over $7 for a kid-size portion, less expensive at Disney World for double the size. Yeah.
Oh, those pineapple.
The pineapple,
ones.
with the creamy shit. Those are good, yeah. We went to Prancer's Pizza. That's a Christmas themed.
Right. Got it.
We ordered 3 slices. People that ordered behind us were getting their whole pizzas first, while some pizzas were still sitting under a heat lamp the entire time there. After at least 20 minutes, our number was called, and they only gave us 2 slices, not 3. We would have just preferred a refund. Minus the food, most things were okay, but you probably get more for your money at Six Flags. I would hope so. It's a giant corporate entity. I would hope you'd get more.
More for your money at a place like that? Really?
A giant place. Well, yeah, I'd assume they have more rides. And
oh, yeah, that.
The food's probably cheaper here, but otherwise...
Yeah. Food and merch, you're getting fucking slammed.
I would assume the entrance price, you're probably getting more for your money at a bigger place. Jason responds, of course.
Sure.
Hi, Shannon. Thanks for your feedback. Jason. We feel our food is competitively priced compared to other amusement parks, and we do pride ourselves in providing good service. Wow, that's all it is. We feel we're competitive.
We think we're doing it.
We think
you're wrong.
And then I found another one that is just hilarious from another Christmas experience. This one's in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Oh.
Yeah. Jonesboro, which is outside of like West Memphis area over there, so eastern Arkansas. No, that's where they that's part of where they railroaded the West Memphis 3 was there. That's where Damien lived for a while.
Is that not the town that the kid hid on that fucking hill and picked off kids coming out of the fucking school?
I believe it is. It
might be.
I think it's also where that terrible fucking disgusting quote unquote church is also based.
Westboro.
There you go.
That's
Westboro
Kansas.
Baptist. Different. Okay. Yeah. Now, this person says it's a Google user, no name here. 2 stars. Okay. Very neat walkthrough display of Santa's workshop. Kids enjoy it. Admission price plus an unadvertised fee for a poor quality picture with Santa and Ms. Claus. Not Mrs. She's Ms. Claus.
Ms. She divorced this bitch.
I don't think that Mrs. Claus cares. I think she's fine being Mrs. Claus, probably.
I don't think,
It's been centuries. I think she's good.
I think she's hanging in there.
Then they say, in all caps, do not get photos with Santa. Oh, no.
Why not?
He's got a boner, I think, or something. It's the only thing that would warrant all caps and an exclamation point would be he fingers your kid or something weird like that. So very poor photography, lighting quality, and image quality.
Oh, so they got a bad camera.
First-generation camera phones take better pictures.
Okay. Well, first generation is pretty good.
2003, probably. Yeah.
Those. Yeah. That's good.
You are not permitted to take personal photos of children with Santa unless you buy a package. Other vendors take multiple pictures, and you get to choose the best photo. Here, they only take 1 photo. You get what you get.
Oh.
Okay. The customer in front of me had to pay full price for a photo of her grandchildren with Santa, only one of which made it inside the cropping. A picture of their grandchild, apparently. She paid, despite kindly noting her disappointment. They told her sorry, but offered no accommodation. Couldn't just retake it? What
they
are you
didn't
doing?
squeeze in. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow, there are so many free events with Santa Claus throughout the month of December in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Don't bother with this one. I couldn't imagine paying for a picture that didn't even have my kids in it.
Okay.
And then it says...
Yeah, that would be pretty wild. Just get a picture of Santa with like the shoulders of all your kids.
Just looking off camera to the kids, like trying to coax them back to his lap and shit.
Come here.
And then under that, it says theme days. A few people dress up in basic Halloween quality costumes and stand in the back room. You can visit and take photos with them, but there's nothing else to do. There's nothing else that they do to contribute to the theme. So Santa's North Pole responded.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Sorry for your disappointment. We don't claim to be Disney World. Listen, lady, you want quality pictures. This ain't the fucking spot, all right? Yeah. You want good costumes, good pictures? Not here.
Disneyland, their cast of characters aren't even allowed to say, I don't know. We mandate, they say.
We say just, you don't know nothing.
Never tell them anything.
Where's the bathroom? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what you say. Beats the shit out of me. I don't know.
Treat them like a gas station without a public one.
That's it. Holy shit. You could go there and pay thousands and maybe be satisfied. We don't claim to be a professional photography studio.
Yeah.
Our pictures are very good quality and well worth $10. The $10. Some people think everything should be, quote, free.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of overhead and spend thousands to provide the community a nice Christmas experience with their family. If you were not happy, that's fine, then don't come. But it's unfair for you to dog our business like you have.
Yeah, don't dog us.
You could spend thousands and maybe be satisfied.
Go see a mouse in a hat. We don't give a fuck.
Fuck you. How's that? The spirit of Christmas here is fuck you.
Drive down to fucking Orlando. Stay the hell out of Arkansas.
Santa's Village. Go fuck yourself. That's or Santa's North Pole or whatever the fuck it is. All right. So another Christmas thing we have here. A couple other little Christmas things. We have the worst Christmas movie that's ever been made.
What is that?
We're going to do reviews of it. It's a new movie, and I have seen it fucking twice.
Why'd you see it twice?
Because we did a special holiday P.S. I Hate This Movie, me and Sarah, and it was and the show's great, but the movie is fucking horrible. Hot Frosty.
What is that?
You've never seen? Okay, when this came out,
new?
Oh, it's brand new. Yeah, it's Netflix original.
Oh,
one of those rom-coms on Netflix.
Why'd they do that?
That are terrible, like on purpose, kind of.
And who's from? Is it the fucking snowman?
Okay, I'll explain the premise here. All right.
Okay.
Here's what they do. They show in the beginning, they show this hat floating through the air and it lands on the ground and a truck runs over it. And they're like, this is a different kind of Frosty tale, okay? Because in Frosty the Snowman, the kids put the hat on Frosty and he becomes alive. So there's this lonely...
this one lands and it gets run over by a truck?
Because it's not a hat. It's not... This is new Frosty, bitch.
Fuck this
What do you
hat.
think? This is old Frosty with his frozen little dick? Fuck no. This is new Frosty with his big, warm, foot-long, honkin', veiny fucking hog. That's what he's got. Different.
Jesus.
So, hot Frosty. Basically, there's this lonely, sad woman who, for some reason, her husband died of cancer, and
Jesus.
And it's Lacey Chabert is the one from like Mean Girls and shit back in the day. I didn't know who the fuck she was either, but Sarah was like, yeah, she's in Mean Girls. I was like, I'm a guy, I didn't see that. So,
oh, is she the not white one?
She's white. She's very white. She's in a fucking Netflix rom-com. It doesn't get any
she the
whiter.
dumb one? I'll bet she's the dumb
Don't
one.
know.
No, she's not.
I don't know what she is. She's
I don't know her name.
dark hair and not Lindsay Lohan. That's what I know.
Okay.
So,
all right. Yeah.
Anyway, she is very sad and her house is falling apart. Like she lives in a crack house because she's so sad.
Fantastic.
Like her heat doesn't work. She's a mess, right?
Because she cries. You know what I mean?
She cries all the time. They live in like Christmas Town, USA, you know, and
she cries, so there's no heat.
Crying a lot. Well, you know, it keeps you warm when you cry.
Yeah.
So there's a snowman building contest all through December. So, you know, everybody's got their snowmans built in the center of town. And some lady from the thrift store gave her a scarf and was like, you should take this scarf. I met my husband wearing this scarf. Maybe it'll bring you good luck. She said,
Stop
okay.
crying, bitch.
She wears it out. Said, cheer up, bitch, as we say on Small Town Murder. So she heads outside, and she looks at the snowmen, and they're fucking snowmen, 3 balls and a hat. You know what I mean? Sticks for arms, all right? And then one of the snowmen is picture a stone sculpture of a jacked guy with abs, except made of snow.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, and she's like, wow, look at you. You don't have a hat or a scarf or anything. So she puts her scarf on him. Okay.
Got to cover you up.
She walks away. He springs to life after that. Now he's alive.
Oh,
he's the new Frost. He's nude. He's fucking.
Yeah, in town square.
And an old lady sees him and chases after him. That's the other thing. Every woman in town, and most of the women that go after him, they're all like in their 60s. Yeah. They chase him. They try to rape him. They
Pepe Le Pew him.
Dude, there's this old fucking lady at one point who's like, why don't you come to my house and help me with this thing? And he's like, let me put a shirt on. And she goes, oh, no. Like, don't put your shirt. And then they cut to her house, and there's 5 old ladies drinking and staring at him, putting up a light fixture. It's fucking gross. Anyway, this movie sucks. It's really bad, of course. And at the end, he becomes a real boy, obviously.
And he lives. He melt.
He almost dies. Craig Robinson plays the cop. So he plays the cop, and the cop is looking for him the whole time because he streaked, and
because he's illegal.
He broke a window and stole some overalls, even though he fixed the window and gave the people back. Whatever. Anyway, Hot Frosty, 2024, an hour, 32 minutes, 3.7 stars on IMDb.
So they don't like it.
75% on Rotten Tomatoes. 75%. That's
not bad, right?
It's objectively a terrible movie. It's not even. They're not even trying. It's like Sharknado. So to say it's good is ridiculous. It's fucking stupid. So let's
get doing that because they're goofing on it.
No, they like it because they're like, I really enjoy. People like shit now. They've been fed shit and spoon-fed shit, so they don't even care anymore. They're just like, I like it. They put it on my TV and I watched it. They're fucking stupid. So. Cameron, 5 stars. I really enjoyed this magical Christmas love story. You fucking idiot. It's full of comedy and romance, and in my opinion, that's the perfect blend. When he comes alive, it's like you realize even fantasy can become reality, and I believe it's explaining how even some things in life that are unexplainable can be real. Can be real. That's the other thing. At the end, when they're all discussing it as a town, the whole town meets at the diner, obviously, and they're all discussing it, and they're like, how could this be real? How could he really be a snowman that came to life? And then somebody just goes, it's Christmas.
Christmas miracle.
And they all go, yeah, okay. And then they all believe it.
Fucking guy's got a point.
It's Christmas. Like, dipshit, it's Christmas. These things happen. Okay. The movie has the perfect meld of everything, but what I specifically don't like is how Dustin Milligan is stupid one minute when it comes to human traditions and understanding what Lacey Chabert meant, and the next he's comprehending everything when it comes to certain things. Yes, he is conveniently stupid. Although I do not like that, they both played their parts wonderfully, and it still came out a beautiful romantic movie. I do recommend this movie to those who enjoy comedies and romance unified into one magnificent film. Okay, you just called Hot Frosty
a magnificent
film.
How'd you feel about Encino Man?
What are your top 5 favorite films? Well, obviously Citizen Kane, Godfather, Hot Frosty, clearly. That belongs up there, I'm pretty sure. Things of that nature.
Perhaps Biodome.
That's what we're doing, yes. Any of the Pauly Shore canon, really. Yeah. Son-in-Law being at the top of it, obviously. Jury Duty probably down at the bottom.
Oh, in the Army now? Get out.
Oh, that's fucking terrible, In the Army Now. Okay. Sylvia, 5 stars. Just finished watching it, and I caught myself smiling throughout because this is exactly what I needed. A lighthearted Christmas movie, not too heavy on the sadness.
I'm watching this tonight, and I'm going to hate watch it with my daughter.
Oh, do it. It's wild. It's wild. It's like I said, we did a PS I Hate This Movie on it, so it's just an hour and a half of us ripping this fucking movie apart. There's so much to pick on in this movie.
We're going to wrap gifts and watch this bullshit tonight. I can't wait.
Lacey is awesome, and the cast around her is perfect. Scene-sealing Craig Robinson and Joe Latruglio are a perfect comedy duo. That's Craig Robinson and his little deputy guy.
Who's Pietragallo? Do I know
you'll
that
notice.
guy?
Yeah, you'd notice him. He's
Yeah.
in like sketch comedy shit. You notice
I feel
him if
like
you
I
saw
know
him.
him. Yeah.
He's in one of those sketch comedy shows, and I can't remember which one of them. Right. 'Tis the season to be light and enjoy the little things. This movie falls into these categories easily. Let's believe in magic again. So it was perfectly acceptable to not need a grand / scientific explanation as to how the snowman is coming to life. No, see, the problem is those are movies for children,
right?
Not adults.
When you grow up,
yes, the magical thing it's Christmas that's for children. You're supposed to create that for children, not be a child yourself.
The thing is, take the responsibility and make the magic for the kids.
Yes, for
that's
the
your
kids.
Job. Yeah.
Holy shit. Happily recommend viewing it for something that will make you smile. Okay, and then one more 5-star, and then we'll get to the bad ones here. 5-star
I'm gonna ask
RJ.
you a question in a minute, though.
Please, go ahead.
So what it we were out of town, and my family took me to Gallup, New Mexico. It's a hot Frosty of a town. It's a piece of shit. And
it's a liquid diarrhea town.
Yeah, we went there just like on a whim to visit family for Christmas, and my mom unpreparedly we stayed through Christmas, and we weren't going to, so there were no stockings for us. And my uncle, who was a Vietnam vet and this guy was a terror.
Are you
crazy man.
Describing Christmas Vacation's plot? Yeah. Did he buy your family a couple of bags of Old Roy? What happened? You just absolutely described showing up with Cousin Eddie in the fucking thing, and your Uncle Clark hooked you up.
James. He found his old socks and wrote our names on them, and then went over to the Walmart or whatever and stuffed them with like little kids' toys. And then the next morning we woke up. I mean, I was a young kid. I was 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah,
I was blown away that Santa found me.
The fucking magic of Christmas. Yes, that's what you do. It's not for your uncle.
What'd they do to you? Did you ever get anything like that? Any magic? Because that was a moment that I literally believed in Santa. And I was maybe 4.
I just remember getting Nintendo and having it be the greatest day.
Yeah, that'll make you.
It was the most wonderful thing of my life.
Yeah.
I was like, this is just the greatest thing ever. Oh, I was like, this motherfucker is on it, dude. He's on it.
He got those elves in ship shape, and they built Yoshi. He
didn't get the Mario / Duck Hunt, so okay, we're gonna have a disagreement about that. But he did get Mario. It's okay.
It's not bad.
All right, RJ, 5 stars. It's so preposterous. A snowman comes to life in a small town and charms a widow. It's a Hallmark movie mixed with a Netflix comedy, and it works. Yeah. It does not work. It's awkward at first, the fake snow and low-budget decorations. The snow is terrible. Looks like the shit they sprayed out of a can. It doesn't even... Yeah. Or like they chopped up fucking styrofoam and just sprayed it everywhere. That's what it looks like. The weirdly handsome leading man, where do they find these guys? Let Lacey Chabert do more rom-coms. Like there's a fucking bill in Congress that she can't.
Is she blocked? Is she blackballed?
She is fucking allowed to do as many as she wants. By the way, she's terrible. She is fucking she's a terrible actress.
Who she is.
She's awful in this movie.
That's
awful.
her.
Yeah.
She's
awful.
She is a white girl, huh? All right.
Very. She's a natural. The writer / director do a good job of making rules for a snowman coming to life in a Hallmark movie actually believable and fun. In past Hallmark movies, some of the ways they might have explained this would be eye-rollingly bad, but 99% of the world building here is like, yeah, okay, that works. How the fuck does that? You put a fucking scarf on a snowman, and then he came to life and learns how to fix your roof, and you're like, yeah, okay, that works. I see that, because that's what happened in the movie. And the comedy of Craig Robinson and his partner as the hapless town cops is such a seamless addition to the relentlessly cheesy, cheery Hallmark formula. The tone is perfect. The movie never gives up the earnest message of joy and Christmas for comedy. In other words, there's no jokes. It rather would give you Christmas cheese.
And the problem with having a woman like Lacey Chabert play a bunch of rom-com stuff is that she's fucking 42.
Yes.
And nobody wants to watch an old, sad, lonely chick. Nobody wants that.
By the way, she's younger than both of us. So
yes, right.
When we're saying an old, sad, we don't mean...
Nobody
People
wants
will go, I'm fucking 48, and they get mad at us. They'll say, that's what messages we'll get. Listen, we're both older than this person.
Everybody wants young people and shit now.
Especially in romance. But this type of shit is made for 40-year-old women.
Yeah.
There's nobody else watching. Every one of these reviews, I'll look at your goddamn driver's license. You were born between fucking 75 and 90. I guarantee you. Yeah. Nobody later, nobody earlier.
I'll bet you this show, though, parlays into a bunch of fucking Hallmark shit from now on.
I mean, probably they do this bullshit all the time.
Funny stuff. Yeah.
The true meaning of Christmas and comedy. What a way to kick off the season. Good job, everyone involved. And shout out to Dustin Milligan, whose innocence anchors the whole show. He's the snowman. Okay. He's just a guy with abs. Sarah found him completely unattractive and was like, why is this hot Frosty? He's terrible. He's a weird-looking guy. Okay. Jenny, 2 stars. Watched this with my niece, daughter, and mother-in-law. Oh, my. We were all old enough at the double. We were all old enough that the double entendres, many double entendres, made this extremely awkward. There really isn't that many, by the way. It's just horny women. It's not double entendres. Right. They're staring at his dick. That's just a single entendre, just staring.
And that's actually his role in Schitt's Creek was to be the hot fucking veterinarian who accidentally showed his junk on camera.
That's weird. I don't think he's got a whole lot of everything else going on. The plot is like a wholesome episode of Bluey someone stuck a bunch of dirty jokes into. The cops are hilarious and make the movie, but not gonna lie, in the bail scene, we were on the cop side. And when Kathy and the whole town leave Jack's corpse in the snow, mercy, LOL. That's the funniest thing. They take him into jail. Craig Robinson takes him into jail. Finally arrests him, and it's Christmas Eve, so he's like, he ain't gonna get out till the 26th. Yeah. So they all pass a hat around to like bail him out.
Yeah.
So then the whole town convinces the sheriff that he's really a snowman who came to life, and he can't be left in jail because he'll die. He'll melt in there.
They won.
So they pick him up and drag him outside, and they go, he's dripping all over the place, like he's bleeding.
Gross.
And they lay him in the snow, and they all look at him, and they check him out, and they go, he's dead. And then the whole town just turns around and starts to walk away. They're going to leave a corpse in the snow. Just on the. No, he's not naked. He's got clothes on after the first scene. Right. They're just going to leave a corpse of a man in the snow on Main Street next to the sidewalk.
To maybe melt or decay.
Even the cop, whose job it would be to take care, he just turns his back like, well, that's that then.
There it is.
And the next thing you know, he's alive. Okay. Hot Frosty was very close to being Sharknado levels of hilarious. Nope. It's like the supporting cast were acting in a different movie somehow. Support seemed to get to the comedy side, and the main actors were the serious romance, maybe. That's pretty much how they did it. Mm-hmm. I left confused. I laughed out loud. I was embarrassed at the jokes. I appreciated Jack's physique. I was terrified at the implications of lusting after a baby man whose peers are middle schoolers because he hangs out with children because he's a fucking weirdo. I recognized and almost appreciated flipping the porn film Born Yesterday trope, and I was traumatized for Kathy, whose husband had died, and all she's hearing from Jack is how he might be a puddle tomorrow. It's just so much. I think you should watch this just so you can talk about it with your friends, and please call my therapist because she will need context for our next session. Okay, Ash, 1 star. This movie was just so bad. I don't even know where to start. The love interest acts like a child and clearly has the brain capacity of one, yet everyone is just drooling over him.
Awesome.
It's what it is. He's a complete moron. Yeah, he's a total idiot. His relationship with Lacey's character felt friendly at the least and maternal at the most. Very creepy to watch them try to force a romantic relationship, and I do mean force, as the two had negative chemistry. Yeah, they do not. She has no chemistry with anybody. She is like the least sexual being that's ever walked the face of the earth, this Lacey Chabert. Yeah. She just stands there like a fucking robot the whole time. It's weird.
She's treating it like it's really her, a married woman.
Yeah, well, she just seems like she doesn't want to have sex with anybody ever.
Wow.
That's the vibe I get from the character, not the actress, obviously. Yeah. So they go from not seeing each other romantically at all to both of them all of a sudden being in love with each other. That's not even to mention the bad acting and the plot holes. They couldn't even decide on what Jack does and doesn't know. That was a big problem for us, too.
Yeah.
And what time period is it even set in? It seems to be set in 2024 and 2004 at the same time. That's true. Awesome. Like, nobody has phones. They're just like, and everyone has like 60s vehicles, and like she drives like a 77 Toyota Corolla. I'm not even kidding.
Why?
With like Kragers on it though, for some reason.
Really?
Yes, and like all the old ladies have like 62 Ford Fairlanes and shit. Like everyone
they bought
in town.
in 62 and have kept it up and running the whole time.
Snowy as fuck. Everything else. The sheriff's car is like an 81 Blazer, like a K5 Blazer. It's fucking weird, man. Don't waste your time on this. I can't believe I pay money to a Netflix subscription for this. Anthony, 1 star. I love Lacey. He should just say, I have a penis. This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm not going to watch this. 1 star. I love Lacey, but this is by far her worst movie. She is my favorite holiday girl. Watched all the Veil movies and all her Hallmark Christmas movies. This movie was so corny. She always has the handsome co-stars, but this guy was about a 5. Really disappointed.
Is that right?
Yes. Anthony is rating this man. Very nice.
What? A 5?
A 5. Joe Bertina. That's a name.
Yeah.
1 star. The movie was pretty basic. The fact that he was a snowman just made it freaky in a gross way. I said at the time when they're like about to kiss him, like if he puts his dick in her, it's going to melt off.
Or it's going to give her frostbite in there.
One of the two.
Or it's going to get
win.
stuck.
Something's going to win. Yeah, like a fucking like a flagpole. Also, hot take: the sheriff wasn't the bad guy. If someone is streaking, they should be arrested, even if it's Christmas.
True.
Yeah, this guy's running through town with his dick out, and everyone's like, "Come on." Who cares? Like, what are we talking about?
Let him be. He's got great abs.
Wow. He obviously wouldn't have concluded the streaker was actually a snowman come to life. Also,
he doesn't know any better.
Yeah. Also, Hot Frosty was very horseish. My house, he looks like a horse, is what she's saying.
Okay.
My household agreed that he is not, in fact, hot. I felt like the writers were gaslighting us the whole time into thinking he was. That's what Sarah was saying, too. When we did the thing,
Really?
she's like, the episode, she was like, tell us if you think he's hot, because I don't think so. The one thing I did like was how Doug, Judy, and Charles were there. The actors from popular sitcoms were all in this film, really had going for it. The fake snow was also super bad. Yes. Oliver, 1 star. Is this what Netflix thinks about women?
Lustful whores.
You fucking, worse.
Yeah.
You fucking
lustful slutty whore.
Almost like you molesting
Rapist
whores. Yeah, that's better. Here, they made Jack Frost a handicap man without any of the intellect, who's also melting. Netflix thinks women want sweet, dumb, hot men that don't have the ability to take care of themselves. There are trees that. But if you think about it, this is the ultimate woman fantasy. A man is made of snow, so you can literally mold him exactly how you want him. Exactly.
And if you make him fall in love with you, you fix him.
You fix him.
Forever.
Exactly. He doesn't melt anymore. And he's a blank slate, and you teach him how to be a nice person. And it's the exact what
you teach him to be the nice person that you desire.
Yes.
And he does it.
There are trees that exist whose sole purpose has been to provide oxygen to the people responsible making this movie. Those people should find and apologize to those trees. I wish you could give a movie 0 stars. Almost. Hilarious. You almost got it.
Almost got it.
1 star from Helen. Not so hot, Frosty. I love Lacey, so I watch all her Christmas movies, but this is dreadful, and all my girlfriends have said the same thing. He's not hot.
It sounds like she got this role because of Hallmark movies.
Yeah, no, because that's what it is. It's a Christmas
Is that what
rom-com.
she does?
Yeah, that's what Lindsay Lohan does, too, now. That's her career now. She does those. She's hugely popular in those now. She's making a fortune.
Right?
Goes to the gym, sure. Hot, not at all. Can't invest if the lead man is lame.
It's the face. He has a goofy face.
Yeah, he's got a really goofy face. Well, obviously, he's ripped otherwise. I mean, he's all jacked up. Fiona, 1 star. Foul. There's no other words to describe this movie. I'm not sure how I made it through. I think I walked out of the room at least 3 times because it was just so heinous. Whoever's saying this is any form of good is spitting the most devious lies of their life. Why is every single character in this insanely freaky? They are fiending over Jack, who is quite literally autistic and has the mental age of a 5-year-old. I'm not even saying that in a mean way. He just genuinely is. It's true. Then you have old ladies practically screaming to get down and dirty with him. The plot in general was just disturbing and falling apart throughout the whole movie. I felt more joy watching It Ends With Us than I did in a single second watching this movie. Please never let the creator of this walk in the light of day again. Jesus.
In the
light of
them
day.
Come out at night.
Fuck. Voodoo
you have
1
to
star.
Do your.
It's in the dark. Do your dirt in the dark,
run all your errands
homie.
under the cover of night.
Fuck that. The first problem for me was the snowman knowing some things than not knowing what a remote is. Secondly, he buys a damn glass with my money. I would boil him. He replaces the window on Amazon on her computer, and it goes to her credit card. So, and she's like, "That's okay."
I'd boil him.
He bought a giant pane of commercial glass, which probably $8,000, thousands of dollars. Meanwhile, she doesn't have heat in her house, and her fucking whole house is fucked up. Her roof is leaking. She's got a broken step.
Perfectly
it's fine. Excuse me, letting a random guy with me that was just naked stole shit and thinks he's a snowman. Girl, you let a crackhead in. For real. You let in a naked homeless man who doesn't appear to know where or who he is. Why does he have to speak like a child? I honestly wanted it to be a Cinderella type thing and turn back to a snowman at the end. Turns human and gets a Hawaiian vacay, let me go. Because that's the thing at the end. They're going to Hawaii because now he can do that.
Yeah, because now he won't melt.
Yeah. Ghostface 1 star. Bro, who the fuck made a movie about a woman falling in love with snow? We're really running out of ideas. Like, literally, who sat down and made a movie about a snowman making out with a woman? And it's like, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay. And then finally, Carl, 1 star. Was this movie an analogy for child grooming? They've really taken it to the extreme.
It's going too far.
Like, actually so grossed out by their whole dynamic. The infantilization of Jack's character while also objectifying / sexualizing him. Like, do we think we're subverting stereotypes by putting the male gaze on men? That's exactly what they were doing, by the way. When you watch it, that's what it is. Like, toxic grooming behaviors exist regardless of gender. Hard ick. Not cute. Literally a love letter to grooming.
Jesus.
All right, and we have this is kind of funny just because the picture's funny here. We're going to do a dog costume for Christmas because we did one for Halloween. This is the Frisco front-walking reindeer dog and cat costume.
Oh, these are great.
Look at it. Look how funny it is.
Ah, Jesus.
Look at that motherfucker. He's hilarious.
Ah, his fucking hooves are up. It's so funny.
We'll get one of these for Oscar once in a while and put it on him for the 3 seconds he allows it. And it's fucking hilarious. It's worth like $12 just to laugh at him. So yeah, that's what this is. It's $15.99 right now.
Wow.
They only have medium in stock, so I don't know what your dog's going to do. 4.2 stars on here, so not too bad. It says your pet can join Santa's VIP team with this front walking reindeer costume. Okay.
Be the lead.
Here we go. 5 stars by Melissa. Too cute. This is absolutely adorable. Fit a 20-pound mini schnauzer perfectly. Can't wait for the Christmas photos.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Embarrass that poor fucker, and you're going to put it on your fridge.
That's right. 5 stars. Pretty cute. It was really easy to get on my dog. And the sizing guide was accurate. Getting the antlers to stay up is a challenge.
I believe that.
They want to fall back probably from how they're packaged, but I was still able to snap some cute pics. And then it actually is pretty cute.
That's not bad.
That's pretty goddamn good. Cute. That's adorable. Okay. Yeah. Then we go 1 star. Cheap and cheesy is the title here.
Yeah, that's the idea.
It's not forever. It's not supposed to be an Armani suit.
You're pissing money away, and it's fun.
You piss money away, and you take a picture of it.
Yeah.
Bought this for my pug to wear in a Christmas parade. Luckily, it was canceled due to rain because this outfit was pathetic.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Cute concept, but the antlers won't stay up. Yeah. 1 star by Jeannie. I'm so disappointed. The head of the suit is cute, but the body's a complete letdown. The body is way too short on the back and is flimsy.
Haven't you seen Scrooge? Fucking staple it.
Who cares? Yeah, exactly. They don't care.
Staple the horns.
3 stars. The outfit is cute, but both my cat and dog won't keep it on. They have worn outfits before, but I think the hat is too heavy. Probably. And then 2 stars, too floppy. The arms don't quite stand out and the antlers lay flat, so it really takes away even being able to tell it's a reindeer. Rest of it is quality.
It looks like it's running real fast.
That's it, yeah. And then finally, we'll do a very quick, because there's only a couple, and it's just mainly just to know this item exists. The personal item of the season, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Christmas dildo.
Is it a candy cane?
There it is. It is. It's a candy cane. Look at that.
Great guess, Whisman. That's is not
right.
bad
Well,
either.
I mean,
that
honestly,
looks big as fuck, though.
What else would a Christmas dildo be? A Santa head? A fucking elf? A full elf body?
An antler? The whole antler?
The whole with shit coming off of it?
Yeah.
So this is a Christmas crystal dildo candy cane pleasure wand penis class dildo anal butt plug G or P spot toy stimulation adult sex toy unisex anal butt plug for pleasure. That's the title on Amazon.
All right.
$16.88. There is a 6.69 inch and a 7.87 inch that you can get.
Okay.
That extra inch will cost you literally double. They said, here we go. There are two sizes for you. Crystal glass dildos are safe. I would fucking hope so.
Well, it fucking better be. Don't let it break.
Jesus Christ. Now clean and clean and convenient, but also can be used heated or frozen.
Yeah,
Frozen.
Yeah, I guess you
solid. We think highly of every customer's privacy, full confidential shipping to protect your privacy. Okay. Here we go. Let's start here. There's only a few. Like I said, I think there's two. I got two. Four stars. Great. This is from Australia. Good product. Not too heavy and looks good. Looks easy to use and can be used on your own or with a partner.
Sure.
You know, a dildo.
Yeah.
It's a fucking dildo.
Do you got hands? You can do it.
You can do it. Someone else got hands? They can do it.
They can do it.
Anybody can fuck you, or you can fuck yourself. Tell you what, go fuck yourselves. There you go. 2 stars, strictly seasonal novelty toy, limited usage. Seller seems quite confused about whether this is made of glass or silicone. Not a great start. It's a seasonal novelty item which will not be entertaining for long, unfortunately. Well, you know that. Don't buy it then. A toy that will not be likely be used again. Not recommended except maybe for those who enjoy Christmas-themed toys and have disposable income.
Christmas dildos aren't fun in fucking Memorial Day.
They're not as fun on Easter. I don't like them as much. So, judging by what they're telling you, we're going to double down on that. Go fuck yourselves, everybody, for Christmas. Enjoy. Hope you enjoy and have a happy holiday. Listen to our other 2 shows. Keep coming back and hanging out with us. And like we said, go fuck yourselves.
There it is. Goodbye.
Follow Your Stupid Opinions on the Wondery app, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to every episode of Your Stupid Opinions ad-free by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts. Before you go, tell us about yourself by completing a short survey at Wondery.com/survey.